leave another instrumental. You ought to give me 2 thumbs up just for this intro.
It's Bigg Vic TV.
Hey, welcome to my world.
What's up, guys? It's your man Bigg Vic, and I'm back in here with a brand new video. Finally, I know, right? I'm actually back on the screen again. All right, so what I want to show you guys is just a few essential tools that I use every single time I'm making a track in Reason. Like, I've been using these tools pretty much my entire Reason existence. Give and take a tool here and there. You know, I may switch it up every now and again, but these 2 tools I use on every track. Like, if you actually zoomed in on some of most of my videos, I always have these 2 tools armed when I'm creating a track. Some people use them at the end, but I use them in the very beginning because I like to hear what my track is sounding like from the get-go when I'm creating it. You know what I'm saying? Like the punch or whatever I'm trying to go for, I'm usually able to get it. Now, this gives me pretty much everything I need for my pre-production. Except if I'm trying to actually master, like go do a real master for the track, I may add, like, you know, something to give me a little more loudness, you know, maybe a couple of compressors to give me some more loudness at the very end of the track. But in the very beginning, when I'm creating this, these are some of the tools that I use. Now, number 1, first thing I always do, like if I'm starting a fresh track, I always come here and I go to the default mastering suite. Like, I always use this. Like, I'm always using the default mastering suite because in the very beginning of me using Reason, like, I kind of went through here and tried a few different plugins here and different compressors, different variations, and every time I would always go back to the default mastering suite and it would make my track have that knock. I never really had to worry about peaking or going into the red when I'm making a track. Nothing wrong with hitting the red just a tad bit, but I noticed when I didn't have these armed or were using them, I would go into the red. So a lot of guys used to hit me up asking me, like, my track is always going in the red. My track is always going in the red. And I would ask them, like, what are you using in your mastering section? And a lot of times this mastering section is empty. And I'm like, man, just go grab that default mastering suite, slap that in there, arm it, and watch the difference your track has. And then I'll always go up here to my compressor. You know, since we got the SSL mixer in Reason, I'm always hitting my master compressor. So, and even for effects, as you can see, the mastering suite gives you a nice equalizer, a stereo imager, M-class compressor, and a maximizer. Excuse me. So you can give your track a little more, you know, if you want to add a little more gain to it, if you wanted to tap into the red just a tad bit, you can do that just by using the mastering suite, the default mastering suite. Like, it's I think one of the most slept on tools that you can use in Reason to, like, really help you lay a nice foundation for your overall sound in Reason from the beginning, right? So also I'm always using an RV7 digital reverb, and these are tools that's already in Reason. Like, you don't even have to have no rack extensions to get this, you know what I'm saying, to get this sound out of Reason in the very beginning. I always use the echo for vocals or whatever I'm trying to put echo on for a track. I just started using this Nomad Factory preamp, usually using that for vocals. Always throw my saturation knob on the bottom end. Notice my saturation knob is ran directly into my interface, you know, my master section. It's not running through my effects unit. That's running directly into my master section, so that I have control of that sound at the very end. So that's bypass. It's not even going into my effects section over here, right? Now, so I'm gonna play, just start bringing this beat in. I'm gonna start bringing this production in, and I want you guys to hear the difference that just by using the default mastering suite and arming my master compressor for the very end of the track. Watch the difference that it makes for this track. So let's do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and bring the track in. Not even gonna play around with it. We're gonna bring this track in and let you guys hear it without the default mastering suite armed, and then we're gonna arm the default mastering suite along with the master compressor and let you hear the difference in the track. So let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and arm it. And I'm gonna bypass it. I'm gonna bypass it while it's playing and let you guys hear the difference. Let's arm both of them. Let's go. That's bypass. Let's bring it back. So even over in this section, a lot of times when you first arm it, these will not be armed. You know, when you first load up the default mastering suite, these won't be armed in here. So they'll be like this when you start. To my ears, this is like pretty much night and day. And if you know, of course, you can always go in here at the very bottom and add you a few more tools if you want to get a nice little master. But for the most part, when I export this out, just like this alone, without even adding any extra tools like any waves, plugins, anything like that, I'm still able to export it, put it in a vehicle, download a wave file, MP3 file, and the track is still knocking with just that, with just these few essential tools right here. Like, I use this every single time I make a track. Every single time. Like, I do not make a track without loading up the default mastering suite, and also, of course, arming my master compressor and the SSL mixer. So, shout out to David Del Rio. Big shout out to David Del Rio. Kind of gave me the idea for this video. A lot of times I don't know what other type of videos you guys want to see. So when you guys give me some ideas, I'll drop some of those videos. When I have time, I'll drop the videos. But shout out to David Del Rio. Hope this video helped you out. Hope this video helped some of you other guys out that may be struggling with, loading up some sort of mastering suites for your production when you're making beats and Reason. So hopefully guys, this helped you out. If you guys dig the video, make sure you thumbs it up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button, all right? Till the next time, Y'all know what it is. Always hustle, never stop growing. It's your man, Bigg Vic. See you on the next one. Peace.
Talk money, y'all disappear like the hat and the bunny. Your speech gets slurry, looking funny. I can see your nerves, keep it 100. When it's time to talk money, y'all disappear like the hat and the bunny. Your speech gets slurry, looking funny. I can see your nerves, keep it 100.